What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up, Darkwing? All right, yo, we are live again. We are on Twitch. We are on TikTok. We are on YouTube, man. We are hanging out again. Yo, I'm playing all the best guitar solos right here, so thanks for hanging out with me on Friday night. My name is Jay Tarantino. I play guitar in a band called Etherius, and I am playing some tracks for you. And you can see my kind of unorganized mess here. That was a song called The Dark Oracle. All right, let me make my rounds. We gotta make the rounds here. Let's see what's going on with everybody. What's up, Darkwing? We got some people watching on YouTube. Who else we got here? Let's see. What's up, citizen, my friend? All right, what else? Who else we got here? Let's see. Darkwing had a comment about stalking me. I have to go back and see it. Oh, she says, I know how this looks, but I literally just jumped on TikTok, not stalking. Right. Okay. And the sky is blue. All right. She said, boy. Dude, the iRig is pretty awesome. All right, we got to go over to Twitch. Let's see what's going on over on Twitch. All right, Yo, what's up, Larry C? We got Larry C over on Twitch. All right. Let's play that again. I do not take any requests here. I don't play any covers. So if you request a song, I'm not going to play it because that's not what I do here. All right, Larry C says, I found out what trees eat for breakfast. Uh-oh. Oatmeal. He said oatmeal. Yo, Larry C got all the dad jokes. I appreciate that, man. That's actually that's actually pretty funny. All right, man, we got to play that again. fucking cable. What the fuck? All right, yo, that was a song called The Dark Oracle. All right, yo, what's up, everyone? Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. We're not on Instagram. I keep talking about Instagram. We're not on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube, man. What's up, everyone? My name is Jay Tarantino. I play guitar in a band called Etherius. We are an instrumental melodic metal band. I play a lot of guitar solos, and so if you're into that kind of thing, you need to stick around. I do not play any covers here, so if you request Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold, or some bullshit, I am going to roast you, and I'm not going to play it, because I don't play covers here. I play my own original music. And I'm a smartass, too, so I like to roast people. So if you don't have a sense of humor, yeah, then you don't belong here. Is the mic chopping? All right, May says the news is all effed up with wars. I'm just going to hang out here for some good time. Hell yeah, man. Oh, JD just called me gay. Uh-oh. Some troll on the internet's making fun of me. I need to go sell my gear and quit music. All right. He loves roasting bitches. Yeah, I do, yes. Jay has a jank cable. Everyone laugh at him. Listen, man, the older I get, the less fucks I have to give. So I do not care. I'm not here to appease people. I play my music. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, then go somewhere else. I don't give a fuck. How's the mic? Is the mic still chopping? How's the mic? Let me know. I should play Them Bones. You know what? I'm playing a my birthday's next Friday. So next Saturday I'm playing a gig with my cover band. We're going to play Them Bones. It's in the set. I fucking love that song. I can't really play it here, but I'm playing it and I have to transpose it. Fuck that up. Hold on. I'll play it in standard tuning. What is up with this cable, man? What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. Something's going on with this cable. All right, we're gonna see. We'll see what's going on here. I'm a professional, all right? I promise. She said the cable probably just needs to be called a good girl. Uh-oh. Are you trying to give me a hint? I think you're trying to tell me something. I don't think we're talking about a cable here. All right, Robert says, I know you only play your own music, but aside from that, what is my favorite band and song? My favorite band is Iced Earth. That's been my favorite band forever. What's my favorite song? The mic's a little gay. Is that true? Okay. My favorite song, man. Man. That's a tough one. I'm going to say Rainbow. I'm going to go. This changes. This is going to change all the time, but. Rainbow Stargazer. Fucking love that song. All right. This next song is called Thread of Life. Again, my name is Jay Tarantino. I play guitar in a band called Etherius. We have a new album. Our new album is called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. There it is. Oh, hold on. You can't see the title. This is our newest album, and then this is our first album, Thread of Life, and I'm going to play a song from it now called Thread of Life. Yes, Etherius and Jank Cable. I like how you call it a jank cable. All right, let's do this now. Bob says the album is amazing. Thank you, Bob. Bob's telling y'all to go order the new album. All right. Is there anyone out there? Oh, that machine head. You're not gonna like this, but I hate that song. I'm sorry. I cannot stand that song. that was a song called Thread of Life. All right, what do we got going on here? We got some shit talking going on Twitch, right? Bob just said Sigma. Darkwing says, don't start your shit, Bob. He says, you're all skibbity Sigmas. Where's Giuseppe? He's not here. We peak Rizzlers that mew after putting fries in the bag after slaying the ops and eating and leaving no crumbs. I do like fries. For only $2. She said, now I know what I'm gonna play at your window in the rain. What does that mean? What is that? Why is it got to be in the rain? Why can't it be when it's nice out? He said, Thread of Life, Etherius and Jank Cable. That's right. She said big facts. Why is TikTok so deep? What are you talking about, man? Do I know it? Dave asked if I know any Sepultura. I actually do not know any Sepultura, but I love Chaos AD. That is one of my favorite albums. On a nice sunny day. Oh, Darkwing's going to torture me now. She's going to play Machine Head. Listen, I love it. You know Machine Head's one of my favorite bands, but I hate that. I just don't like that song. That song and what was that other song? Circle the Drain is another song that I can't stand. I can't get into the new Machine Head album. To me, it's not as good as the last one of Kingdom and Crown. That album is amazing. I can't get into this new one. Someone has a handle that says play Nutshell, and they're telling me to play Nutshell. That is a great song, but I'm not going to play it. No, Circle the Drain is a Wage War song? It's actually a Machine Head song. Yeah, I don't like that song. And then what was that other one? Where he's like half rapping, half singing. It's like I know they did that kind of like on the Burning Red in the late 90s when they went all new metal, but like there was another one that was pretty recent. Dude, Larry C, we got some Alice in Chains fans here. When I say we, I mean me. I am a huge Alice in Chains fan. Jerry Cantrell is a phenomenal musician. Play some Chainsmokers. Bob wants to hear them bones. Here. Dude, I'm trying to play it on a 7-string, all right? Cut me some slack. Something like that. I love that song. Also, you know what other song I love too? We're not playing Freebird, all right? No Freebird. Jesus Christ. You people, man. Well, no, only Mystery Meat is the only one that is allowed to request Freebird, because that's a little inside joke that we have. We're not playing Freebird. Actually, no, you know what? That's all the Freebird that you get. Just some bullshit pentatonic licks. All right, Darkwing says, a sad man crying over a toxic relationship while wearing black paint on his face started a cult over a girl. She said, sounds pretty emo. Listen, man, if you're crying over a girl, man, you need to cut that bitch off and just get over it, all right? Listen, man up, all right? Play it on ukulele. Giuseppe says, look at this guy. Giuseppe's in Philly right now. Uh-oh. What are you doing in Philly? Sounds like an emo album title, yeah. We're going to call this album Cut That Bitch Off. All right, anyway, I need to play a song. This next song is called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. You're at a wrestling tournament? That's peak Riz. Reverend X style. Oh, I wish I had the clip. I have to pull that clip up. I don't give a fuck what you big bitch. Cut that bitch off. Next caller. That clip, no matter what, makes me laugh. Every time I hear it, I've heard it 100 times. That shit makes me laugh so hard. Because it's just, you have to watch the video while he's saying all that. Because the editing is just so cheesy, but it's so funny. Anybody know who Reverend X is? Go on YouTube and type in Reverend X, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's hilarious. All right, now it's time for me to play a song. we're going to play that one again. All right, let's see here. All right, Citizen's going to put his kid to bed, dude. Thank you, man. Thanks for being here, dude. Bob says, I think Jay should sing Machine Head songs. No, we do not. The world is not ready for that. The world does not need that at all. Darkwing says, I wasn't, she says, wait, I wasn't a wrestler. I think Jay should sing, should sing, I can't speak tonight. Machine Head. Yo, we got 6 people on Twitch. We got 7 people on YouTube. Yo, shout out to everyone. We got 6 people on TikTok. I know people are like, oh, that's not even 20 people, man. That's fucking cool because this shit is not easy to do. So for all the people out there who think it's easy to do this, it's really not. So I have to set up all this gear. I have to practice. I have to make sure I know all my licks. And I have to try and entertain you and be charismatic and funny and shit like that. This is not as hard. It's not as easy as it looks. And it's very hard to build an audience. So shout out to everybody that's on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok. And I know there's people watching on Facebook probably, but I don't pay attention to Facebook because Facebook is garbage. But let's play that again. Let's do that one again. This song, again, is called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. That was a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. All right, Citizen says, that moment you get a new ear piercing and try to run. I've never tried that. Diana says, sounds great. Thank you, Diana. I appreciate that. All right, let's see what we got going over on Twitch. Danny says, no one does it better than Buckethead. Okay, yeah. That's cool. Larry C says, this song becoming one of my favorite. Thank you. Yeah, that song is like, I love power metal, so that song definitely has that power metal vibe to it right there. All right. Man, we're going to keep this moving. That was a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. So if you guys and gals want to check out Etherius, you want to check out my band, check out all the music I'm playing here, if you're on TikTok, click that link tree right there that's in my profile. And you click the link tree, it takes you to all the links, Spotify, Apple, it takes you to our website. There's a whole bunch of links there if you want to check that out. If you're watching on Twitch and YouTube, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Man, you know what's funny? I made a comment because Metallica, they released the remastered version of Load today. And, of course, when they do that, they're putting, like, all these unseen pictures before from that era. And I made a comment on the Metallica Facebook page, like, on the picture. I made a comment about how even 30 years later, that still looks terrible. And, like, people were just going in. They were like, look at you, man. You've been in you have a band that nobody's ever heard of. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. Like, what the fuck is your point? I made a comment about the photo, not the music. People are stupid. All right, so if you're watching on Twitch and YouTube, I just dropped the link in the chat. Citizen dropped the link in the chat on TikTok, but I don't think you can click that. But again, if you go to the link tree in my profile, that same link will be there. All right, let's see. We got some people in the house. We got 6 people on Twitch. We got 8 people on YouTube. I know some people are doubling up. You know, we got some people here watching at the same time on all 3 platforms. All right, what is Marco talking to? Marco's, I think you're in the wrong chat, man. All right. This next song is called Sedna. That was a song called that was not Gilded Shadows of Oblivion. Gilded Shadows of Oblivion is the next song. That was a song called Sedna right there. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right, Marco's telling me to talk less and play more. Man, listen, nobody tells me what to do, all right? If I want to talk for 2 hours, I'm going to talk for 2 hours. If I want to play guitar for 2 hours, I'm going to play guitar for 2 hours, man. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Oh, he left. He probably left already. I know I'm an asshole. I just don't have tolerance. I don't have any tolerance for bullshit, all right? Listen, you're watching a great guitar player here. All right? I play some of the best guitar solos on the internet, so sit down and shut up and watch. I'm very salty tonight. I don't know why. I'm just fired up. I'm fired up for some reason. Just very fired up. No, you don't have to ban him. I just like talking shit. All right. This next song is called Gilded Shadows of Oblivion. That's right. Diana says it's your show. That is absolutely correct. I'm here to entertain people, all right? What's up to Kaiser? What's up? All right. This next song is called Gilded Shadows of Oblivion. Yo, throw your horns in the air, bang your head. This one's fucking heavy. That was a song called Gilded Shadows of Oblivion. What's up, beautiful, not savage? Thank you. She says, I can't, hey, with lots of E's. Hey, I can't stay, but thank you for stopping in and saying hi. I appreciate that. What's going on? Let's see what we got going on. Controlled Velocity says, this is majestic, got my thoughts moving more efficiently and shit. Yo, thank you. I am glad you dig the music. All right, let's see what we got going on Twitch. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. Thank you. You have a great night as well. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. All right. This next song is, again, another track from my band Etherius from our latest album. Our latest album is called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. There it is for you right there. I'm going to play a song called Arctic Shadowscape. Stray. Am I going to be on a little bit? I'm going to be here for a little while. What's a little bit? Define that for me. I dropped my pick all over the place. All right. An hour? I'm definitely not going to be on for another hour. That's not going to happen. I'll probably be here for like another 30 minutes. All right, Larry C says the whammy. Oh, dude, that whammy, man. She said, she's like, I don't know. Stop asking me so many questions. I feel your pain. What's up, Orion's Descendant? What's up? I am doing wonderful. I hope you're doing wonderful. All right, let's see here. Yeah, the whammy. Oh, yeah, we're talking about the whammy. Yeah, and it's cool because I'm doing the harmony there, like, and I'm doing an octave. I don't remember how that lick came about. I think it was I was just messing around one day. Listen, man, people like want me sometimes when they ask me about like where I got an idea for a song, they want like some profound story, like something inspirational, and it's literally just me fucking around with the guitar for like an hour, you know, and I just happen to come up with something cool. That's literally like 90% of what I come up with is just me screwing around, and I just happen to come up with something. I'm like, oh, that catches my ear. Let me see if I can develop that. So I wish I had some like grand inspirational story about how I wrote some music. It's just literally I pick up the guitar and just play. Jay woke up, drank coffee. I actually do not drink coffee. I know that makes me weird. I should play Flesh God Apocalypse. Flesh God is an amazing band. What's up, Austin? I was walking around in a forest, lonely and dehydrated. Straight loves coffee. She loves coffee, but she doesn't like Judas Priest. I hate coffee, and I love Judas Priest. Operatic metal. Yeah, operatic metal is awesome. Upon me having a rave... Oh, Stray's writing the next story about how I beats guitar with Bishbat and makes magical riffage. Yeah, I just pick up the guitar and just cool things happen. I don't know. Yeah, dude, Larry C. Stray's going to be my promo writer. You do have a way with words. You're a cunning linguist. She says, I cannot wait for our interview because I'm going to tell so many stories that aren't true. Oh, this is awesome. This is going to be great. Larry C. says, a lot of riffs come up during rehearsals, too. That is absolutely true. I'm not going to say what Nerf Guy just typed in the chat, but yes, that's a cunning linguist. All right, Orion's Descent is making a fire dinner. What's for dinner? What were we talking about? Well, we were talking about pretzels, chocolate-covered pretzels yesterday. And what else were we talking? We were talking about something else, too. Stray says, I'll see you next Tuesday. What, you're not going to see me before then? What's up? What's going on with that? What's up, redneck? I'm not going to see you before then? Yeah, we were talking about, what were we talking about yesterday? We were talking about chocolate-covered pretzels and food, just like chocolate. Darkwing says, I just took the most fire clip. Uh-oh, did you screen grab my video here? All right, we'll have to see. Stray says, I only like the yogurt pretzel. Ugh, I do not, ugh. Yogurt, ugh, no thank you. No, I like the chocolate-covered pretzels all the time. Do I know how to play any death songs? I'm not in the right tuning, but I don't know full death songs, but I know riffs. That's my favorite Death album, Symbolic. Stray doesn't like chocolate? What? What is wrong with you? There's something wrong with you. Do I know any songs about Moses? Do I have any songs about Moses? Oh, do I have any songs about Moses? I was going to say, I know Creeping Death. I do not have... I'm sorry, man. I don't have any songs about Moses. No, I don't... Yeah, he said specifically Moses. Stray said. Stray says, as a child, my brother gave me all the fruit candy, and I gave him my chocolate. I'm with Redneck. Redneck says Reese's. All right, Darkwing says, I just took the most fire clip. Oh, about Stray writing a song? Uh-oh. We're going to have a blooper reel. All right, Larry C says he's chilling with his son, Max. Max is 10, and he's playing the bass guitar. Hell yeah. Shout out to Max. Listen, the world needs more bass players, man. There's too many. There's enough guitar players. Like, we don't need any more guitar players. We need more bass players. Where's Sandman? I don't think Sandman's here anymore. But he'll agree with me on that. Stray says white chocolate is okay. What are you, a racist? White chocolate is okay, too. White chocolate is good, though. Stray said... She said playing bass is boring. Try Kalamazoo. I've been to Kalamazoo. It's in Michigan. It's a city in Michigan. I know that. No, I haven't really been to Kalamazoo. I've been to Detroit and Pontiac. Yeah, I'm not a fan of strawberries. Like, you can't chuggy, squealy. There's your chuggy squealy. Oh, on bass. Oh, okay. I now understand what you're saying. You can't. You said bass is boring because you can't chuggy squealy on bass. You can't do shit like that with the bass. The bass. All right, Larry C says, I'm 20 minutes away from Detroit. Used to live near downtown when I was growing up. Damn, dude. Yeah, I've been to, what the hell was that? I played a venue in Detroit. It was in Pontiac, but I can't remember the name of it. And there was some homeless lady outside, like, which not a surprise there. Redneck says, I will admit during the melody of March and Defy has a beautiful bass. Dude, oh, the bass line in that chorus is amazing. All right, Orlando, what's up? Orlando asked if we're on Spotify. We are, yes. If you click the link, I'm going to play a song for you right now because I know you want to hear a song. And I've been talking way too much. But if you click the link tree in my profile right there, it'll take you, one of the first links is the Spotify. She said, hold on, I got to pin that. I got to pin that because that's a funny... City standy, chuggy, squealy, crissy, crossy chair. All right. Yeah, Austin, the inmates are getting annoyed now. They're like, play some fucking music, man. No, it wasn't the Crowfoot. Oh, man, it'll come to me. One of these days it will. All right, man, I'm going to stop talking and play a damn song, all right? Austin's getting mad. He's getting irate with me. He's like, motherfucker, play a damn song. Come on, are you not entertained? Am I not entertaining you? Come on now. All right, here's a song called The Omnipotent. I can tell some stories about being in Europe. No, I know, man. I'm just messing with you. Austin is one of my most loyal followers, man. Austin's here every day, all just about. So I appreciate it. We got a few people here like that, man. I appreciate all of you for being here. Because you know what? You could be doing like 1,000 other things on Friday night, but you're here hanging out with me, so that's cool. This is the Bendy Note song. Yes. Where's Cody? Stray got a massage. I got a massage the other day. It was fantastic. And then she went to dinner, and now she's here. All roads lead to me. Yeah, I got a massage the other day on Wednesday. It was fantastic. And then I got a really good shoulder workout today. And my shoulders are killing. When I go like this actually hurts right now. It was fantastic. I didn't know there was no happy ending. Relax. Stop it, Bob. I do not mix business and pleasure, okay? Let's get that right. Dive there at the end. Did I get a Ling massage? No, actually, it's she's a white girl. My massage therapist is white. What's up, 5D Dragon? And she's married too, so don't be getting any ideas. All right, we keep it professional around here. Darkwing says, I'm trying to figure out how to donate. Oh, if you go to, well, all right, so if you go to my Twitch page, there's a tip section. You could send me a tip through PayPal. She said, better not. Yeah, you could, if you go to the tip section, if you go to the about, Jesus Christ, I can't speak. If you go to Twitch, you go to the about, and yeah, there's a tip section there if you want to support. I need to switch. All right, I need to switch guitars, man. That's what we're going to do right now. All right. She says, I'm going now. Where are you going? All right, let's see here. Yeah, I got a massage a couple weeks ago for the first time in like 6 months. That shit hurt so bad. My back and my shoulders were all messed up. But then when I got a massage Wednesday, I felt so much better. I actually fell asleep. See, the problem is I don't stretch nearly as much as I should. Stretching is very important, all right? She says, heard you needed assistance, so I guess I'm kidding. I'm going to donate to the monitor. Stray says, my lady scratched my back. All right, that's pretty good, yeah. Nah, but I fell asleep, which was great. was like a 90-minute massage too. It was fantastic. So I hurt my back in the stupidest way possible, right? So about a month ago, right? It was really windy out, and I left the supply house. I had to pick up some parts for a repair that I was doing on an air conditioning unit. So I had I have a Ford Transit van, so you know the back doors are pretty tall. I had both doors open. Of course, I hurt my back. No, but it was. Let me explain. So I had both the doors open. It was really windy that day, and I was putting parts away like on the floor there, on the back floor of my van, and the wind blew the door closed and the handle right into the center of my back. That shit hurt so bad for like 2 weeks. And that was how I hurt my back. The fucking wind blew the door handle right into my back, man. That was not fun. What's up, Josh? Josh says, love Vivaldi, got to see you guys twice. Dude, awesome, man. Where'd you see us? What tours? There were quite a few tours. We haven't toured in like 7 years, which kind of sucks, man. I miss touring. Let's see. What was the last tour? I'm trying to remember the last tour. The last tour we did was in 2018. We did a tour with Nita Strauss. That was like November. Pittsburgh. Oh, I remember that. That was with Scale the Summit. I think that was with Scale the Summit and Andy James. That was in 2017. I remember that tour. That was fun. That was right after we did Europe. We went to Europe. In September and October, and then we came home. We had like 2 weeks off, and then we did a U.S. tour. That was so much fun. Yeah, that was Andy James is awesome. Scale the Summit, those guys are awesome too. Yeah, man, that was a great tour. I do remember that place being very small. I remember it was a small stage. I remember like just trying to set up the gear, and it was very, very tight. But I do remember, yes. And I remember there being like a lot of light, like colorful lights, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. It's so funny how you just like bring back, like I haven't thought about that tour or that place since then, and like you bring it up, and now it's like I have all these memories coming back of that. Like I can remember certain things about that city, about the venue that we played at. It's funny. Tickets were cheap. I remember because they were doing, I know Andy Angel and Chris Letchford were doing their they were doing like meet and greets. They were doing the VIP stuff. Did it work? Did what work? Did the massage work? Oh, the massage was awesome. My back feels so much better now. Oh, the tip. It's all right. So Streamlab tells me I got an anonymous tip for $25. That must be you. Thank you. All right, Josh says that was one of the best shows. Dude, that was a yeah. I mean, I don't remember specifics about that show, but that whole tour was really awesome. There were a lot of great shows on that tour. I don't think there was one bad show. Maybe in the beginning when we were working out some of the kinks with the live sound and stuff, but other than that, man, that tour was awesome. All right, I'm gonna play a song before Austin yells at me. Here's a song called Ad Livun. right, that was a song called Ad Livon. Right there for ya. What's up, Julian? What's up, Mandy? What's up, Bob? Bob is back. What's up, Bob? What's up, everyone? Yo, what's going on? We got 2 people watching on YouTube. We got 4 people watching on Twitch. Thank you, everyone. And we got 14 of y'all on TikTok, man. Fuck yeah. All right, I need to tune because we're going to play this next song. It's super fucking heavy. All right, this next song is called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. Throw your horns in the air. Let's do this. That was a song called Hymns and a Crimson Raven. I know, that's everyone's favorite song. All right, Darkwing says, she says, OMG, I just reinstated the child support payments for Snow. She's mine again. All right, Darkwing says, so here's the totally true but not true. She says, here's the totally true but not true backstory. Oh, I can't wait to read this. It's in Jay's will that if anything happens to him, she comes to me. That is totally not true, but it's not true. We'll say that, I guess. I mean, listen, you could have her. Bob says I should get a parrot. Why would I get a parrot? No, Scotch called the blue guitar. Scotchy wants the blue guitar. He wants Grabber. He wants the blue guitar. Dude, I know. Yeah, no, I know that's your favorite. Dude, Austin, thank you, man. I know that's your favorite song. That's one of my favorite songs to play. Yeah, listen, you can have Snow if something happens to me. Listen, that doesn't mean you should be plotting anything, all right? Oh, shit. Stray wants the white guitar. Uh-oh. Darkwing and Stray are going to have to fight for it. The two of you are going to have to fight for it, for the right to own it. Uh-oh. 5 Feet Dragon says, I was just thinking you should get a parrot, too. She said, just plotting that nice sunny day. Right. Yeah. I was born on a day, but it wasn't yesterday, all right? All right, anyway. Oh, Austin wants to buy it. It's not for sale, but I guess everybody has a price, right? Yeah, maybe one day for the right price, I'll sell it. We'll see what happens. All right. I am going to play one more song because my shoulder is killing. I need to do some streams. Sitting down because this playing standing up is hurting my shoulder really bad. Uh-oh, Darkwing says she has the bank statements. She says I will start a war for her. Uh-oh. All right, listen, Austin. Do I remember it? Do I remember if you asked if you can buy it with an autograph? I don't remember that conversation. You're going to have to just refresh my memory here. I don't remember that conversation. Listen, bro, you're gonna have to take it up with Darkwing. The two of you are gonna have to fight it out. Bob says, of course the old man needs to sit down. Listen, man. All right. My dementia is kicking in. I do not have dementia, all right? You need to chill. Don't make me ban you, all right? Oh, Austin wants to fight. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, Larry C. Darkwing says, Iran has entered the chat. Damn. Shots fired. All right, Larry C's got a joke about dementia. Oh, he's... You're making me die. You're killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls. That's my emphysema. What's up, Myers? Myers checking in from Brazil. What's up, brother? Did I say I had a joke about dementia? Y'all are giving me emphysema, and I don't even smoke cigarettes. I smoked a cigarette one time in my life when I was 18. I was really drunk. Even as a drunk, even like completely intoxicated, I was like, why would people do this to themselves? It tasted horrible. I was like, never again. And I never smoked a cigarette ever again. Yo, yeah, don't smoke cigarettes. They're disgusting. Not only do they taste bad, I just call... Austin says I smoke like a chimney. I guess Austin and I can't be friends anymore. I just inadvertently called him out. I'm sorry, dude. You're still cool, man. We can still be friends. Dude, listen, my mother was from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. She grew up with a humongous family because my grandmother had like 11 siblings, and they all smoked like there was no tomorrow. And guess what? They all died of lung cancer. Go figure. It's funny how that works. My mother didn't die of lung cancer, but her uncles and aunts, most of them died of some form of cancer from smoking. Austin says he says I quit smoking. And that was the day Austin never had another cigarette. Larry C says I smoke math problems. Dude, yes. Larry C's a math professor. He's the math whiz. Redneck says there's nothing I hate more than incompetent coworkers that smoke cigarettes. No, he didn't really say that. I added that in. Oh, you quit for 7 months ago. Dude, congratulations, man. You probably save a ton of money, too. Dude, I was looking, last time I was in New York City, a pack of cigarettes was like fucking $20, man. I was like, God damn. All right, Redneck says, I have the occasional smoke, but I dip. Dude, dipping is disgusting, too, man. Why would you do that to yourself? I used to work with a guy who dipped, and he walked around with this fucking Pepsi container with fucking tobacco spit in it. It was disgusting. Oh, it's like $15 in Alaska. Holy shit, man. Yeah, New York, it was crazy. Darkwing says, I have an inhaler. I used to have asthma when I was a little kid. It's crazy because he said, I'm not that guy. I used to have an inhaler, too. I had really bad asthma when I was a kid. And I used to get asthma attacks, like, pretty frequently. Like I felt like I was dying. Like, I couldn't breathe. Like, it was really bad. And then the last asthma attack I had was, like, in 1992, and I ended up in the hospital for, like, 2 weeks. And it's crazy. I went to the hospital for 2 weeks, and then I got out, and I never had another asthma attack ever again. It was crazy. Larry C says the inhalers are the first vapes. Oh, you have to hit the inhaler after every vocal thing? Damn. That's rough. But yeah, I know. I used to have an inhaler too. But it's crazy. Like I said, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. This was like, when I was 8 years old. And then I never had another asthma attack ever again. It's crazy. Bob says, I have sports and sickness induced. You have asthma? Yeah, it's really odd. Listen, that's fine. I'm glad. Yeah, dude, asthma runs in my family, my mom's side of the family. And then on my father's side of the family, all the men die like 20 years before the women die, so I got that going for me too. That's right. All right, Myers he be smoking that grass. All right, Myers says, what's the most technically difficult song you've ever written? Play it for us. I will play it for you right now, man. This is going to be the last song of the night. This song is from the first Etherius album. Our first album is called Thread of Life. And I'm going to play a song for you called March and Defy. Bob says, I have ASD. What is ASD? ADHD, eczema, and asthma. Dude, you are a mess, bro. Oh, it's okay. Autism. Eczema sucks. I never had that, but I know people who have had it. Bob is like a walking, he's just going to be, but they're going to donate Bob to science one day. Bob says his brother has nothing. That's pretty wild, man. How old is your brother? Is he older than you? They're going to donate Bob to science one day. Oh, he's younger than you. Okay. That's wild that you have all these issues. Your brother has nothing. Oh, a happy birthday to your brother. Another Gemini. Shout out to all the Gemini. We got a lot of Geminis, including me. My birthday's in a week. She said, don't say that out loud. Darkwing says you're going to be around for a long, long time. Maybe it's the women. Maybe, man. June is the best. All right, Larry sees I was on chemo for... Dude, damn, man. Well, I'm glad you're good now. All right, Redneck says his daughter is a Pisces. I didn't know you had a daughter. All right, Larry C says it was an autoimmune condition. I have it similar to psoriatic arthritis. Oof. Yeah, arthritis. I have a cousin that has rheumatoid I can't speak. Rheumatoid arthritis, and he's only like 30. He's a little young. He's a couple years younger than me, so he's in his late 30s. Oh, she's 4. All right. Shout out to your daughter. Bob. Oh, Jesus. Bob says, this is actually a good burn. Bob says, Jay, if you can't get women, go for men. That's going to be a no. Can any guitar... You're testing to see if any guitars can play the Imperial March. I used to know how to play it. I actually played it... Actually, funny enough, Sandman's not here. We played Star Wars at his wedding. That was the music that him and his wife walked into. I used to know how to play it, but I don't know how to play it anymore. It's been... When was that? That was 6 years ago already? All right, Austin's got 3 kids. Oh, you got a baby. You got a 8-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. Man, you got your hands full, man. You got your work cut out for you, brother. He's like, yes. See, I play with my cousin's kids because I don't have any brothers or sisters, so I'm not going to have any nieces or nephews. But I hang out with my cousin's kids, and I can give them back, so that's always good. Bob says bro's getting some... Oh, my God. Bob. All right. Bob says Jay's my honorary unk. Well, thank you, man. I'll be your honorary unk, man. I'm cool with that. All right, Larry C says, happy Father's Day to the pappy. Out of pappy. All the pappies out there. Bob says I'm going to be his kid's godfather. I don't know, Bob. That's a lot of responsibility. Austin says, feed them sugar, then send them. No, I don't do that. I do take them out to the diner, but I don't hop them up on sugar, though. Yeah, Father's Day, I'm hanging out with my pops. What should I do one of these days? Darkwing says, Jay's my honorary daddy. I have no comment for that. I don't have a comment appropriate for the internet. He said, give them a bunch of ice cream to bug the others. She says, I'm going to listen to... Maybe I should have said that out loud. All right, I'm going to play this last song because I'm getting myself into trouble here. Bob said there's kids here. All right, I'm going to keep my mouth shut now. All right, Redneck says, my best friend's kids, I'll feed them sugar and send them home. Oh, dude, that's just straight up diabolical, man. Dude, that's evil. That's so evil. All right, Myers was asking me to play a song, so I'm going to play a song because he's waiting patiently. He might have left already, dude. I'm sorry, man. We're having a good time, though, man. This is funny as hell. This is funny as hell, man. We're having a great time. Darkwing. All right, we got to get serious now. This song is called March and Defy. Hold on, I got to cue it up. All right, here we go. That was a song called The March and the Defy right there. All right, man, we've been going for almost 2 hours already. Shit. All right, Redneck says, what does Redneck say? What's up, Mama Wolf? She says, howdy, y'all. Quick pop in. Badass as always. How are y'all? I am doing wonderful. I hope you're doing wonderful. All right, Redneck says he's getting 2 new tats tomorrow. You're getting both for $62? Damn. All right, Mama Wolf says, sick new setup. Thank you. Yes, the new setup is... I got to clean up a couple things here, but I am happy with the new setup here. Larry C says, epic ending. Thank you, man. All right, man, we're going to get out of here. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to do a stream in the afternoon. We're going to do 2. We're going to do one in the afternoon. We'll do one in the evening. And, man, we'll have some fun. It'll be another good time here. We'll have a few laughs again. Redneck says he's going to get an Etherius tattoo. Dude, that would be fucking sick, dude. And then you got to send me a picture of it, and I'll post it. All right, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, if you're watching on TikTok, if you want to check out Etherius, you want to check out the songs that I'm playing, that I played, you can click the link tree in my profile. If you're watching on YouTube and Twitch, the link is in the chat. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have a great night. Thank you very much. Peace.